Do I have a nun sprite? Like, how do you make a sprite nun for one frame?
I don't know. Teach it Catholicism? Do you guys see how people would find this level very annoying? I can see it.
Is that what you're going for? Or is that just like
I'm going
how
for
it
it.
ended
I'm
badly?
going. Well,
Okay.
like you gotta make some like difficult levels like these, you know? Because then well, let's say it's very difficult to reload your towers, it makes things like what you call it again? Like if you make things difficult, it makes like different kind of cadences, and like we're gonna have less like the spawn rate. Like there's gonna be less enemies in general on this level, so it'll be like a different kind of experience. Like you know, in Overcooked, some levels are just really annoying because randomly you're flying and the cars are moving, and it's so annoying to play.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
I know
that.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's important in the game, you know. A little bit of
Grievances.
grievances, yeah.
It
Well,
looks like fruit roll-ups.
the Golgi body, I forgot what it did. Oh yikes.
Wait,
Okay.
but how does that remind you of something you don't know what it
Well,
is?
like I remembered it because I remembered every single one of the elements of a cell. If you told me to do a diagram of a cell, I would be able to fill it all out. The nucleolus,
Mitochondrion.
nuclear wall. Okay, that's nuclear wall. Nucleolus, it would be this one. Okay, nucleus and nucleolus look like the same thing. Okay. Nuclear membrane. Where's the nucleolus? This one? Okay. Come on, they all look like the same thing. The smooth ER. Where's the smooth ER? I think this is the smooth ER. That's the rough ER. Okay, the smooth ER would be the ones without the dots on it. So it would be this part. I thought it was pointing at the same thing. Like this part was a smooth ER part. That would. Anyways, that's completely not my fault. Okay, the nucleus is right here. Okay, the ribosomes. I know where the ribosomes. The ribosomes are the little dot things. The cell membrane is right here. The cytoplasm are these little buggers. No, they're not those little buggers. There's these little buggers. There's only mitochondrion though. So I think those are mitochondrion, so I'm not gonna click on them. The cytoplasm is just the plasmic thing goo that's in there. The Golgi body, of course, we know what the Golgi body is. The lysosomes are the things that break down. That's the centrosome. I don't know what the lysosome is. I'm not gonna stun. These are probably the lysosomes. No, those are the mitochondria. I already said they were the mitochondria. I'm so stupid. Lysosomes are these little. No, these things. Okay, I got it right. Nuclear membrane. It's got to be here. Mitochondrion. I told you these are the mitochondria, so they're the mitochondria. And the rough ER is obviously these dotty things, so it's right here. Okay. I did 69%. Hey, that's the best percentage I could get. Trying out the level now, but guys, okay. So this is the new level. Here we go. Wow, look at that. The things are coming on board, but I have to like go around the long way because I don't want to crash into. Oh my gosh, they're coming. Ah,
Snow cone walking. Okay. Back. Okay.
my hammer missed pie.
Your camera
My
missed.
hammer missed.
Do I have a nun sprite? Like, how do you make a sprite nun for one frame?
I don't know. Teach it Catholicism?
What?
Like a nun. You asked me how do I make a sprite nun?
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was on me. I should have picked up. That's on me. That's my bad.
Have you ever like learned something without a pun?
That's not possible. I don't understand that sentence.
Yeah. There's two ways that the school system teaches you things. It's number one, acronyms, and two, puns. You know, it's like
Oh, I just realized I have another bug in my code. Damn
see.
it.
I
Okay,
feel like
so
paper fan would have an acronym, but I'm thinking like PTP fan or something like that, but that would get us bullied in high school, you know?
Wait, not PFG? I thought we were PFG.
PFG?
Yeah. That's
Uh,
what I've always. That's what I have all like the shortcuts in all my like browsers and
you
everything
know,
is
I
PFG.
like to really like endorse the subscription model. So why don't we call ourselves pay per fan?
When I code at work, I use interfaces. In game dev, do you use interfaces? Wow,
What's a
that's a very nerdy question.
what's an interface, Pi? Why don't you tell me what an interface is?
Interface. Oh yikes! It's like um, it's kind of like an abstraction method. So if I want to like write to a database, then I just give you an interface to write to a database. Like I give you something that knows how to write to a database, but it doesn't. You don't have to know whether it's writing to like local storage, to like a text file, to
Okay.
like Google
I
Sheets,
feel
to
like you
like
use a lot of keywords that's making it more confusing for me to understand. You lost me at interface.
okay.
And you said
It's
database.
like a mask you put in front of something.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry what's behind the mask because you can see the front of the mask, and that's all that's important.
That's not
It
true.
doesn't matter what.
I think it's what's inside the mask that counts.
Yes, but then you don't have to wait for the end of the
I'm
mask.
not so frivolous like you, Pi. I care what's in the inside. It's not just the mask that counts. I know you wear a mask too, Pi, and I'm willing to look past it. The I do see what Pi was saying earlier about the enjoyment of tower defense is that you build a tower and it's there forever, and then later on in the level you'll have more towers to do more stuff. But then in our game, there's no progression. You know, like you don't like having more bullets doesn't give you progression. It means you're the same as before too. It's not like you built a tower and now you have a second tower. You have one tower before and you still have one tower then. So like
Yeah,
it doesn't solve the problem that Pi was trying to fix. That's what I was probably trying to say earlier, but inelegantly. You know.
that's
So
an interesting approach. Yeah, that's an interesting way to word it. I didn't know how to word it before, but
yeah.
yeah, it's a
So
pretty good way.
I see that it would fix some specific problem, but I don't know if it fixed the problem of how this tower defense game doesn't have much progression within a level. Like I have one tower at the start and I move and I reload the tower and I still have one tower at the end, right? So it's like as the waves get more difficult, it's not like you're getting stronger to defend against the waves. You just have to coordinate better, which the I can see why that curve is not necessarily good because you want like 50 like in tower defense games it's fun having 50 towers like filling up every single slot of space, right? With
Yeah,
towers. So that's interesting. Like
yeah,
other options is that we can also spawn towers like throughout the level. But that doesn't fix because there's only one person.
yeah.
There's only one person and that's the choke point. So that's like it's interesting. Buddy, I'm in the
So
water. So the platypus is in the water
platypus
and the
can swim.
koala's on land, so it makes
Oh
sense.
man, imagine we did that. Platypus can swim.
Oh, that's so smart. And the koala can eat eucalyptus leaves because the koala is one of the most useless animals in the world.
But you know eucalyptus leaves are generally poisonous.
Huh?
They make you sleepy. So anyone who eats anything which eats a koala gets sleepy and then becomes vulnerable for their next predator. So actually, that's how koalas defend themselves by like it's like a kamikaze
So
attack.
basically, animals don't eat koalas because they're not worth it.
And because I know gang wants to go, so I feel really bad. Sorry, I'll be
Oh,
fast.
I'm so tired, Pi.
Snow cone.
I'm so tired. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on our video because I'm making the outro for our YouTube because I'm lazy, and also, you know, subscribe to us because we have amazing content.
True, it's a true story.
You're not just working by yourself. You have
We're
to
a
work
team.
together.
I feel like there's like a supposed to be a theme song that happens after that. We're supposed to work together. Da, 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 da.
Ba da ba, ba ba ba.